Hi, it's Ashleigh from Sweet Dreams Bake Shop, and today we're going to make some really easy wet on wet technique cookies. Now, what is wet on wet technique? It's where you use flooding consistency to create different designs. Now today I'm going to be making two different types of cookies. So I'm going to start with my egg here, and I'm just using some white flooding consistency. Notice that when I flood this, it pretty much all just kind of goes into place really easily. And then I go ahead and I go in with the exact same consistency in a different color, and I pipe out my design. Now it might look like that is on the surface a little bit, but it will sink into itself. Now one thing I will say is that with this technique, you want to make sure that you don't bring out the original pipe and flood consistency all the way to the edge, because there is the risk of it flowing over since you are adding more icing to this. So I always like to leave a little bit more of a gap. The key to really getting this right is making sure that your consistency is matching. So whatever you used for the bottom portion, you want to make sure that that is what's coming out of your piping bag as well. Now you could recreate this same effect using an airbrush machine and a white cookie, but I just really love this way because it's so neat and tidy looking. That being said, you can make the airbrush look neat and tidy as well. Tomorrow I'm going to be coming out with a video talking all about airbrushing your cookies. You could easily leave your wet on wet technique as is and just leave it plain, but this is also the perfect canvas to add whatever you see fit. So I'm adding on all of these little scrolls here, and I am using piping consistency for this. So notice that it's not as thin as my pipe and flood consistency. Really important that when you're making swirls, you're kind of just dropping that line down. I'm just keeping that pressure and squeeze really even, and then I'm dropping those lines down so they end up where I would like them to go. I'm adding on some extra Easter eggs here, and notice that I did add on those other two first, then I let it completely dry, and then I added on some more. And if you want to know how I quickly dry my royal icing within about 5 minutes or so I can continue to layer, then click that video in the right hand corner. And there you have it, some beautiful cookies using wet on wet technique and just a little bit of scrolling as well. Now let's get into the pricing of these cookies. It's pretty straightforward. If it was a custom order, it would be $4.25 each per cookie, and that is in Canadian dollars. And it would be a little bit cheaper for a stock order, which means it would always be available. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be part of the Sweetie fam. Right now, I'm uploading weekly, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Also, be sure to comment, request, or ask a question. I love hearing from you guys. Bye!